What's good, y'all? It's me, Chris, back here with another video. And in today's video, we're going to be discussing Lil Nas X and Kevin Hart. But before we get into that discussion, I just want to remind you guys that we are on a journey here to building this channel to 100 subscribers. So if this is your first time here, I ask you to watch my video in full. Even go back and watch a few of my videos to get a feel of what I like talking about and what we do here on this channel. And I ask you guys to please subscribe and join the Chris Be Known family. And if you are already subscribed, welcome back. We got a lot to talk about. Let's get into this discussion. For those of you that don't know, there's a TV show called The Shop. It airs on HBO and is produced by LeBron James. It's supposed to be like this 30-minute roundtable style discussion that takes place in a barbershop, and it's mostly with primarily black men who are in the entertainment industry. The second season just premiered this past Tuesday, and on Tuesday evening, there was a clip that got posted to Twitter. I guess it's supposed to be like a preview of the next episode. And in that clip, they showed Lil Nas X getting questioned about why did he decide to come out. And through that, there was like a discourse and conversation. And I want to show you guys the clip before I give you guys my thoughts and opinions on it.
With all that early success, you felt it was important to make an announcement recently.
He said he was gay, so what?
Yeah, what's the point?
So why did he feel that was necessary? It's not about who cares. That's actually my question. Why do you feel it was necessary to come out and say that?
It's not that like it's like being forced. It's just like knowing, like growing up, like I'm grown up to hate this shit. I'm not supposed to ever like this.
Hate what?
Homosexuality, gay
Why?
people. Come on now.
Why are you gonna
If
hate
you're really
it?
from the hood, you know like it's not some. So it's like if for me, the cool dude with the song on top of everything to say this, any other time, like I'm doing this for attention in my eyes. But if you doing this like while you're at the top, you know it's like for real. And it's like showing like it doesn't really like matter, I guess.
Exactly, it doesn't.
There it is.
Yeah, so that 1 minute clip, there's so much to break down, and people may ask, like, have you seen the show, or you don't know the full context? And like, honestly, there's enough in that 1 minute clip to discuss and break down so many things that's what we're going to be doing right now. Kevin Hart responding, he said he was gay, so what? Seemed to me like it was supposed to be some attempt to absolve his homophobic comments in the past. Like, his nonchalant responses were supposed to show some type of growth, like, oh, who cares? Like, it doesn't even matter. And Lil Nas' response was so perfect, like, come on now. It definitely was implying, like, we really gonna pretend, like, we really gonna be this intellectually dishonest? Like, niggas love being willfully obtuse. Kevin Hart was pretending. Like, why are you pretending? Like, why are you acting like you didn't have a whole ass joke talking about if your son was gay, you would smash a dollhouse over his head? Like, as if you didn't lose out on one of the most prominent hosting gigs because of your homophobic comments. Kevin Hart was evading accountability. Niggas don't want to believe that they have a hand in oppression. Like, Kevin Hart wanted it to appear as if homophobia isn't a real issue in the black community, knowing damn well he's one of the biggest perpetrators of homophobia in our community. Kevin Hart just sat up there and gaslit Lil Nas X, just sat up there and dismissed all his feelings as to why he felt the need to come out. Like, black men will sit up there and make jokes about your existence and then wonder like why you don't feel comfortable around them. The conversation would have been so much better had they flipped the script and started off with Kevin Hart's homophobic comments and let that be the springboard for Lil Nas X to respond and tell his story. You know, Kevin Hart could have shown his growth by letting us know that he understands how harmful and dangerous his comments were, how a black gay man wouldn't feel safe to express themselves as they are. Good on Lil Nas X to sit up there and hold his own, but I couldn't imagine the amount of courage he had to sit up there and address a known homophobe. Like, that was such a toxic environment. Like, it definitely was a setup. It definitely shows, like, HBO and the girlies knew what they were doing. You know, had they had a more seasoned, established black queer man up in there, such as like Billy Porter or Titus Burgess, like, they probably would have dragged Kevin Hart out of that chair and let sis know what's really good. Like, it was a mess. This just goes to show that no black barbershop is safe for any black gay man. Black men will sit up in a barbershop all day talking about the injustices of black men, talking about, you know, police brutality, talking about being wrongfully convicted, constant harassment by the white man, which is all true. But the moment any LGBT issues come up, they sit up there, make a joke about it, laugh in our face, and tell us that we're sensitive. Like, child, when I go to a barbershop, I get in and I get out. Like, I have to make myself so small. I have to make myself so invisible, so less seen to feel comfortable and feel safe inside of a barbershop. Like, it's horrendous. It's such a toxic space for so many black LGBT people. That's why you see such an influx in so many like queer black barbershops and queer black hair salons, because there's so much fucking misogyny and homophobia and transphobia. Like, black men have literally pushed us out of the barbershops and made us create our own spaces for us to feel safe and welcomed in. So then like another clip surfaced online. It was like an unofficial clip. I guess it was supposed to be Kevin Hart expanding on his point, talking about like, what I was trying to say was like, you know, it shouldn't have to be a big deal. Like, you shouldn't have to come out. Like, you shouldn't have to like explain yourself. And it's like, yeah, it shouldn't be. Like, stop demonizing my homosexuality and we won't have a problem. But until then, there is a need for me to come out. There is a need for me to announce this. There is a need for me to express who I am. Maybe that will get you guys to stop talking so much shit about me and create more safer spaces for us to come together. Like, it very much was the same rhetoric of when white people are like, I don't see color. Like, what's the big deal? It's like, the shit is right in front of y'all. Like, the parallels are like right there, and black men choose to ignore it. It blows my mind. It's really weird. It's really weird. Like, black men want to be straight men. Black men like want the same power. Like, black men think equality and liberation is getting the same power that white people have. Like, it's weird. Like, I wish more people would take a listen to what black queer people and what other allies are saying about the parallels of the way white men treat black people with the way straight cisgender black people treat the black LGBT community is very similar. It's all right there. But yeah, that's all the thoughts that I have on this discussion. Kevin Hart and men alike will continue to be obtuse and intellectually dishonest because they don't want to be wrong. They are avoiding accountability like a bitch, and they just want power like white men. So I would love to hear you guys' thoughts in the comments down below. Do you guys watch The Shop? What are you guys' thoughts on this conversation? Do you agree or disagree? All opinions are totally fine as long as stated in a respectful manner, or else you will get blocked. All right, that's all I have for you guys today, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.